Hello and welcome. It's great to have you here for some American pronunciation practice. Have you ever found yourself pausing before saying a word like record? You know the spelling, you know the meaning, but you hesitate? Should I say record or record? Does it even matter? Well, in American English, it totally matters. Getting the stress wrong on certain words can completely change the meaning and confuse your listener. But I have some good news. There's a simple pattern for many of these tricky words, and today we're going to unlock that pattern and we'll focus on 10 common words that change meaning based entirely on where you put the stress. Now, getting this one aspect of pronunciation right will make a huge difference. By the end of this video, you'll understand this key feature of spoken English and be able to use these 10 words correctly and with confidence. So, what exactly is word stress? Think of it as putting a spotlight on one syllable in a word. That syllable sounds a little louder, a little longer, and often has a slightly higher pitch. This stress creates the rhythm of American English and helps listeners understand you easily. Now, English has some fascinating words. They're spelled exactly the same, but pronounced differently and have different meanings. The only difference? Word stress. Many of these words work as both nouns and verbs. And here's the key pattern for today. For this specific group of two-syllable words, when it's a noun, the stress usually falls on the first syllable. When it's a verb, the stress usually falls on the second syllable. Remember that stressed syllables are louder, longer, and higher in pitch. The vowel sound is usually very clear. What about the unstressed syllable? It often gets smaller. It becomes quieter and quicker. The vowel sound might change to that weak sound we call schwa. This contrast between stressed and unstressed syllables is key for sounding natural in American English. Getting this noun-verb pattern right is a big step in improving your accent. It helps you avoid common mistakes. So let's practice together. We'll go through 10 pairs of words. For each pair, we'll look at the noun form and the verb form. I'll say the word, explain what it means, use it in a sentence, and then you'll repeat after me. Ready? Our first pair is permit. Let's start with the noun. Stress on the first syllable, permit. A permit is an official document that gives you permission to do something. Listen again. Permit. Now you say it. Good. Let's use it in a sentence. You need a parking permit for this area. Your turn. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable, permit. To permit means to allow something or give permission. Listen again. Permit. Now you say it. Excellent. Try this sentence. They will not permit you to enter without a ticket. Can you hear the difference? Permit is noun. Permit is a verb. Try saying this sentence. You need a permit so they will permit you inside. Your turn. Great job. That's our pattern. Noun first, verb second. Let's move to our second pair. Produce. First the noun. Stress on the first syllable, produce. Produce refers to fresh fruits and vegetables, things grown for sale. Listen again. Produce. Now you say it. Good. Try this sentence. We buy fresh produce at the farmer's market. Your turn. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable. Produce. To produce means to make, create, or bring something out. Listen again. Produce. Now you say it. Excellent. Now let's try a sentence. This factory can produce 1,000 cars per day. Your turn. Hear the shift? Produce, noun, produce, verb. Try this one. We produce the best produce in the region. Your turn. You're getting it. This is great practice for your speaking skills. Our third word pair is desert. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, desert. A desert is a dry, sandy area with very little rainfall. Listen again. Desert. Now you say it. Good. Let's put it in a sentence. Camels are well suited for life in the desert. Your turn. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable. Desert. To desert means to abandon someone or something, to leave without permission. Listen again. Desert. Now you say it. Desert. Good. Excellent. Try this sentence. A soldier must never desert their post. Notice the change. Desert, noun, desert, verb. Try this sentence. It's wrong to desert someone in the desert. Your turn. Fantastic. Keep focusing on that stress placement. Number 4 is object. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, object. An object is a thing that you can see or touch, a physical item. Listen again. Object. Now you say it. Good. Try this sentence. Please remove any sharp objects from your bag. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable, object. To object means to disagree with something, to express disapproval. Listen again. Object. Now you say it. Excellent. Try saying this sentence. I object to your proposal. I think it's too risky. Hear that clear difference? Object, noun, object, verb. Try this. I object to leaving this strange object here. Your turn. Wonderful. This really helps with clear communication, guys. Halfway there. Our fifth pair is content. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, content. Content refers to the material inside something or the subject matter of a book, a video. Listen again. Content. Now you say it. Good. Try saying this sentence. The content of this video is about word stress. Now this word has an adjective form, not a verb, with stress on the second syllable, content. Being content means being satisfied or happy with what you have. Listen again. Content. Now you say it. Excellent. Try this sentence out loud, okay? She felt content with her simple life. So we have content, a noun, content, an adjective. A slight change to our pattern, but the stress shift is key. Try this. Are you content with the content of the report? Awesome. Paying attention to the stress like this makes you sound way, way better. So much clearer. Number 6 is suspect. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, suspect. A suspect is a person believed to have possibly committed a crime. Listen again. Suspect. Now you try. Suspect. Nice. Now let's try it in this sentence. The police interviewed the main suspect yesterday. Your turn. Great. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable. Suspect. To suspect means to believe something might be true, often something bad without proof. Listen again. Suspect. Now you say it. Excellent. Try this sentence. I suspect he is not telling the whole truth. Hear the shift? Suspect, noun, suspect, verb. Try this sentence. I suspect the suspect is hiding nearby. Your turn. Nice job. Your practice is really paying off. Our 7th pair is insult. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, insult. An insult is a rude remark or action meant to offend someone. Listen again. Insult. Now you say it. Good. Try saying this sentence. Shouting at him was a terrible insult. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable, insult. To insult means to say or do something rude or offensive to someone. Listen again. Insult. Now you say it. Excellent. Ready for the sentence? Try this. Please don't insult my intelligence. Your turn. You hear the difference? Insult, noun, insult, verb. Try this. That insult was meant to insult everyone. Perfect, perfect. This practice is really going to make a difference. Number 8 is present. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable. Present. A present is a gift, something given to someone. Listen again. Present. Now you say it. Good. Now let's use it in a sentence. I received a lovely present for my birthday. Your turn. Quick note. Present with the same stress can also mean someone is here, like she is present in the room. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable. Present. To present means to give something formally or to show or introduce something. Listen again. Present. Now you say it. Great. Let's practice the verb sentence. She will present her findings at the conference. You see the shift? Present, the noun, adjective, versus present, the verb. Try this one with both. I will present you with this present. Your turn. Sounding really good. Guys, you're sounding really good. Just 2 more to go. Let's look at record. First, the noun. Stress on the first syllable, record. A record is information written down or a disc used to play music. Listen again. Record. Go ahead, you say it. Good. Now the sentence. Keep a record of all your expenses. Your turn. Now the verb. Stress on the second syllable. Record. To record means to write something down or to capture sound or video. Listen again. Record. Now you say it. Excellent. Now let's try the sentence. Please record the minutes of the meeting. Your turn. You can really hear that difference now, right? Record, a noun. Record, verb. Let's put them both in one sentence. We need to record this information in the official record. Your turn. Wonderful. Getting this word stress right will really help your fluency. Hang in there. All right. Last one. Number 10, progress. Let's do the noun first. Stress on the first part. Progress. This means forward movement, like making headway on something. Listen again. Progress. Your turn. Nice. Okay, now for the sentence. We are making good progress on the project. Go ahead, guys. Now for the verb. Stress moves to the second syllable, progress. This means to actually move forward or develop. Listen again. Progress. You say it. Great. Try the verb in this sentence. As the meeting progressed, we reached an agreement. Your turn. You hear that difference, right? Progress, noun. Progress, verb. Let's combine them now. Try this sentence with both. To make progress, the project must progress smoothly. Your turn. Great job! You made it through all 10 pairs. Woo! So you just practiced 10 really useful word pairs for American English. The main rule to remember is, for the noun form, stress the first part. For the verb form, stress the second part. Think about how these words show up in real conversations. Did you record the meeting? We need to show our progress. I must object to this content. It feels like an insult. You can see how using the right stress makes your meaning clear right away. Getting word stress right is a powerful tool. 1, it helps you avoid common pronunciation mix-ups. 2, it makes your English easier to understand. And 3, it gives your confidence a real boost because you're using words the right way. Okay, everybody, you've taken a great step today in improving your American pronunciation. But what about other tricky words? Words that don't follow this pattern, but are still commonly mispronounced. To help with those, check out my video called 10 English Words That You Pronounce Incorrectly. In that video, I show you exactly how to say 10 more challenging words. It's the perfect next step in your accent training. The link is in the description. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these word pairs was most surprising? Did you realize you've been saying insult when you meant to insult? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I personally read every single one. And if you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss new pronunciation tips. Your support helps me create more videos just like this one. Try practicing these word pairs in your everyday conversations. Try and do it this week if you can. Record yourself saying them both ways to really hear the difference. This simple habit will dramatically improve your word stress patterns and build genuine confidence in your spoken English. And remember, improving your accent, it's not about perfection. It's about making steady progress. See what I did there? And feeling more confident every day. These stress patterns might seem small, but they make a massive difference in how people understand you. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.